Good morning. So, sorry these vlogs, like these ones here are gonna be so boring because there's nothing going on. Like I'm not even in my classroom. It's these district in-services are like all over. So, I don't know, crazy. But yeah, so this one here I'm doing, I think we're doing more conscious discipline if I remember correctly. That I know of. We have a speaker that's coming, but this one here is held at the university here in town, so thanks for pulling out in front of me, people. Like seriously, it's early in the morning for people that can't drive. So I'm hoping I can get the parking on campus because it's not as far to walk. And like instead of parking at my sister's salon and walking across, so anyway, so yeah, so this one here is in town. I'm like totally all over the place. Let you guys know how it goes though, but so I don't know what to do with these things because there's like nothing going on. Like no joke. So I'm probably gonna get a whole bunch of thumbs down on my last video just because it really was just me in the car talking. Like some people might like those though. I don't know. Like I have some videos I get no thumbs downs at all, and then like the video that was 2 videos ago for you guys, it was really just the last video, it got 2 thumbs down. And I'm like, I think people just do it just to be mean. Is this the one I need? Is this gray? I don't understand. I'm looking for violet parking. I think it's violet I needed. I should have checked before I came over here. Yes, because it should be this parking lot right here, and the road is closed. And you can't get in that way. I don't understand at all what they're doing. So I wonder if I can go this way and get into the parking lot. Let's try it. Okay, nope, it says do not enter. Fudge! Thought I was gonna say something else. Oh my gosh, I cannot get into this parking lot at all. Okay, I'm gonna try to flip around here and go this other direction. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can go up and around. Sorry, I'm like having a moment again. But yeah, I don't know. I can't figure out how to get into the parking lot. But because they blocked off the entrance into the parking lot. So, but they told us we can park in that parking lot. So I'm like, how do you get into the parking lot? I'm gonna try to go this back way and see if it'll let me get in. And I tried to leave early, thinking that, oh, okay, we'll be able to get in. And it was like nobody parked in the parking lot. So that makes me wonder, like, is there a reason why? They told us we can park there. So I'm really confused. But anyway, so I'm just driving around the old university campus that, you know, I went to school at. That's where I got my bachelor's at. There's Booster Lake. Okay, so what are you doing, Ed? Okay, so and today's move-in day, so I'm not even sure how this part's gonna work. Okay, so I have to go up. Can I get into this parking lot? Okay, and this is violet, so I'm in the right one. Okay, so I think I made it. Yeah, buddy, I made it into the parking lot. Oh yes, because there's some of the teachers. Yes, okay, so I'm in the right spot. Okay, so anyway, I don't know what I'm even talking about anymore. Good morning. I just went and got my Starbucks coffee because it's Friday, and you know that's like a typical ritual for me to go on Fridays. So yeah, that training yesterday was so good, but I will tell you this. There was so much information that was involved in this training that I can't even share it all with you guys. It was so much, but it was so good because it was about trauma and about how people's brains are, malleable, and just because you have all this trauma in your life, like, especially with kids and things, and even as adults, we talked about how we have triggers that are things that just, like, that a kid will do, that it just, like, it brings, because we have our own trauma that we're bringing with us, and so, like, yeah, it's like, it's just a human condition that we have. So, and then we did the ACEs. And I don't know if anybody's ever done that before, but I'm not sure if you can find it online. I'm sure you could, because it's been done for a really long time. And it's, I can't remember what the A stands for right now, but it's Childhood Experiences Survey, but I can't remember what the A stands for on top of my head right now. But it's like not great childhood experiences. So it asks you questions like, you have a family member that went to prison, family member that has done drugs, someone in your household, I think it's more household stuff, not just someone in your family, but like a household member that has gone to prison or that has done drugs. Your parents are divorced. It has all these little things that can cause trauma throughout your life that you never realized. And so it had all that, and so it was just really good. And it was all about becoming a trauma-informed school, meaning that we are, like, ready to, like, help these conditions, which goes along with the conscious discipline in a way, but it's conscious discipline is just a program. So it's all of what, you make it as a program and not the program itself. So it was really good. And I wish I could go into way more details on it, but there was just so much, and I haven't even, like, processed it all. But it was really good. We watched, so I don't know if you've ever seen the documentary Paper Tigers. I have not, but I'm looking to watch it. But we did watch the second one to it, which is called Resilience. And it's about how, like, we need to, take it from things that we know that are real, and that are real fears and real situations, and know the difference between the real and the things that are in our heads. So they talked about how, like, these kids come into your classroom and they're all agitated all the time and everything, and the kids are feeling like the situation, no matter what it is always real. So there's always some real thing that something's gonna hurt them, or they're always on edge. But we need to, like, figure out ways of teaching them that, like, those situations may be happening at home, but they're not going to be happening at school. So, I don't know. It was really good. So anyway, that was all yesterday. It was so good, though, but it was a lot of information. So, today is our last in-service day, and then we have 2 work days, Monday and Tuesday. But I do have a meeting on Monday to go over, like, new teacher stuff for the school. So we'll meet with our principal, like me and a couple of the new staff, and go over some things, which is fantastic, because now I'm getting to the point where I'm completely lost. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So it's and it's not like, it's not anybody's fault. I'm not blaming people for this. It's me. It's all so new to me, because my last district did not do these kind of things. They're completely different. So, and then I don't really I'm trying to figure out, like, the schedule situation, and I don't know. And then today I'm presenting, and I'm not happy about it, but it's because it's social anxiety type thing, and I'm like kind of freaking out, but I've gone over what I'm going to do. I've written it out. I'm, like, prepared for it. And my portion is super easy too. It's, okay, you guys, turn to page 16 in your manual. You're going to read page 16 and all the way up to this part in page 17 for the next 10 minutes. And then they read, and then I'm like, okay. After that, you have 7 elements. We're going to divide you up into 7 groups. You guys are going to read your element. You're going to create a poster to go along with your element, and then you're going to present your element to the rest of the group. That's pretty much my part. I'm almost to the school. It's 7:10, so I'm running a little bit later than I wanted, but we do not have the 7:30 breakfast thing this morning, so I don't have to be in there until 8. So I'm gonna try to get a couple things done. I did find out, because of with this conscious discipline and the trauma-informed school stuff, that they've gotten rid of all like prize and positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, like all those things have gone away. So at this point, I cannot use my super improver wall. I cannot use the taps thing that I was going to do, where if you're on the hallway, you get tapped on the head for doing a nice job. I can't do those anymore. I can't do a prize bin. I can't do any of those kind of things. So, not a big deal. Like, I can totally, I can do it. Like, it's when I switched from the clip chart to the super improver wall, that was a huge change, and it was scary because I didn't know what to do with some of the stuff. But you know, I got it figured out, and we're working along now. I'm not hurt about it, and I'm not even frustrated. It's just kind of like, okay, what am I gonna do now? This is interesting. Things have changed, and you know, and it's like a huge change. So I totally just broke the button on my shorts, of course. Lucky enough, this classroom came with like, I don't know, maybe 1,000 safety pins. So I was able to use one of those to fix it, but yeah, I like leaned over and it's all pop. And I'm like, of course. But I knew that the button was getting really loose, so I probably should have fixed it a long time ago, but I didn't figure out what I need to do. I have a list somewhere. I do need to get all these bins put away. So I have a whole bunch there, and I have more, I think, on my desk. They're over there on my desk. So, and I need to get the student journal, like interactive notebooks and journals set up, and I need to get their folders done. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these folders or not, because some of them are like old folders. These folders here will be their close read folders, I think, or like just folders to keep like extra work in that they're not using, because we do have binders that we're going to use for like a parent communication thing. I need to take down my super improver wall now, so I do know that. So I'm going to try to get some things done, so you guys will get a little bit of B-roll. And somebody asked me about my math centers. I do want to do something on that, but because I have a limited time right now, I'm not going to go into it right now, but I do want to do something with it. So probably in the next vlog, I will explain the thing. But this weekend, Rudy and I are supposed to be bringing in the bookcases. So today, when I get home, I probably need to put those in my car. And then I'm gonna start getting ready for open house, but that's not until Tuesday evening. Man, we're here till like 7:30, I think, or later. And I'm like, wow, that's a really late one, but you know, whatever. Supplies that was given to us. Like, apparently they're donated from some church. I forgot what, the Methodist maybe? I don't know, I can't remember now. There's a church here in town that donates a bunch of supplies to the kids, so we get a lot of supplies. I am dividing them up between the 2 first grades. So they were put in my room, but half of them do go across the hall to the other first grade. But whew, I am so glad that PD is over with. It wasn't so bad, but it was in the beginning. I felt like I just was like, and then because I haven't talked really long, like my throat was I was getting kind of raspy. So hopefully that'll get better. But yeah, so my voice gets really raspy. So it kept doing that when I was talking, and I was like, I'm so sorry. But it started out like it wasn't so, you know, like it wasn't great in the beginning. I don't think my part was like great. I was trying to like do these little things, and it was just like, I don't know, I think it was that great. But once we all kind of got a flow going, then it got real, like I was like, we're just all talking and explaining things, and they were doing stuff, and it came out to be really neat. But being somebody that does not like getting up in front of people, like I can do it in front of kids. It doesn't bother me. I am nervous. Normally, I'm not very nervous to meet the kids and all that stuff, because I've already met them, and like because they're they've been kindergartners here, and so you kind of get those things. But this year here, I'm gonna be really nervous because I don't know these kids at all. Like, I've never met these kids. Technically I met 2, but we did a lot of stuff today too. So like our PD was only like, maybe like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. So that wasn't too bad, and it was split up. So like it was split up into sections, but we didn't really have a lot of time to we kind of divided it up
but we didn't have a lot of time to really like sit down and really dive into it and kind of practice out our stuff. So I think that was kind of a little bit disjointed a little bit. But once we got a flow going, it was like we were just kind of working with each other, and it wasn't so much of a your part, my part, you know, type of thing. It was kind of like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me go ahead and talk about this part or whatever, you know. So we kind of all like worked together, and I think it came out a lot better that way. And then the people started getting more involved because it wasn't so disjointed, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get out of here. I was gonna try to do a little more things in my room, but it is, like I said, it's 4 o'clock on a Friday. So I'm ready to go home. It's weird to be here this late because school doesn't get here until 3:35. And I'm used to getting out like 2:50 and going home by 3:30. Or not home by 3:30, but like school, like our contract hour is over at 3:30. But
I'm assuming I'm going to hear the same thing from you. You don't have a schedule figured out yet? Or
not yet, no.
Okay. As soon as you get that, I'll just need it for a set my seat.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alrighty, yeah, just send it to me when you get it.
Okay, I'm going to try to work on it this weekend.
It's on the wall, I'm going to come take a picture, and I can do that too.
Okay, it's on my list to do, so
Thank you.
you're welcome. She probably thought it was weird though. But anyways, it's time to go home.
Good morning. It is Saturday, September, August 17th. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it right back there. I do have bookcases, so Rudy and I are going to run by my classroom really quick, drop off the bookcases, and then go to Wichita. We're going shopping in Wichita. And I'm looking to buy some things for not my classroom, but for myself, for birthday presents and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But we had to switch cars around. So you guys kind of come along for the ride. May not be a lot of vlogging, but there'll be a lot of B-roll, so. That lamp. Good morning. It is now Sunday. I'm getting ready to go grocery shopping. I don't know. I started out like getting a lot of stuff on yesterday when we were shopping, and then after that it was just like, no more. So I don't know what happened, but I didn't get to go all through all the stuff, and I don't think you might be able to see it. I did get these bins, because if you remember back, they're like right there. I needed bins for my reading groups, or like for the Daily 5 type of thing, reading boxes. Apparently they do Daily 5 there, so I got stuff for reading workshop, but I might kind of do like a mix of the two, but you know, with only 15 kids, it's kind of hard. But anyways, so I got those. I actually got those because I was going to go to Dollar Tree, but I ended up finding those at Target, and they were like $2 a bin, and they had like 20% off or something, or 15% off them or something. So I was like, you know, for me to drive all the way could take us out of our zone, whatever it is. So we didn't we were just I was kind of like, you know what, I'll just get them ones I got. They didn't have all the teal ones like I wanted, but I did end up getting those blue ones just in case. So I was trying to get like, I got 18. So hopefully that should be enough. And then if I get new students, I can try to find some other ones if I get ones that go over the 18, which I probably won't this year, but I may get it another year. And then we went to this really cool, which is where I started, that's where I got a lot of the footage at, was we went to this antique mall that we found. And I was actually going to do some thrift store shopping, because I was really looking for like an old, like just point and shoot 35mm film camera. Because when I got one of my dad's old cameras, and it's sitting on my shelf in my office because I wasn't going to use it, but inside the bag was like 3 rolls of film, and so I was like, oh cool, I'll try that, like let's try it. So I was trying to find some old 35mm film cameras that were cheap, and so I didn't want to buy them from like because we have an antique dealership here, and So I was trying to find thrift stores. So we found this one like antique mall thing, just walking around looking, and I couldn't find any cameras for the longest time. And then finally, I found one after we were like halfway through. The place was like so huge. We were there for like a really long time. And there was some really cool stuff there. We were like so excited looking at all the stuff. And so I found one camera that was a pretty nice one. It was a Nikon. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, but we don't know if they work. And so I assumed they did. And so we were like, and I was like, it's $12. Like, it's not really a huge deal. Anyway, so then we were walking around. And then I found another camera that was a Canon Sure Shot camera, and it was $5. So we're just like, just get both of them. If one doesn't work, the other one hopefully will work. I'm like, okay. So when we had to go down, we had to search for batteries for those things. So that's what we did at Target too, was like for batteries. Found the 2 batteries, and both the cameras work. And I didn't bring one with me, but I did take a couple pictures on the one. I only put film in one of them because I wanted to, because I didn't know if the film's good either. Because I mean, who knows? I don't remember when my dad had that. I don't remember when my dad took pictures. Like those things could be like 10 years old. That film could be. I don't know. It's been a really long time. And my dad's been, my dad passed away like a year and a half ago. So, and I don't remember him taking pictures before then. So I'm guessing it's been quite a while. One of the cameras that he gave to me, my mom gave to me, the one's on my shelf, has film in it, but it has like a huge lens on it. It's like this long. So that's why I was like telling Randy, I'm like, I want like one with a smaller lens. So I want to see also if I can get a smaller. I think my mom has more cameras and more of his stuff at her house. She just didn't have time to go through it because I wanted it. Cause she asked me if I wanted it. I was like, yeah, I want it. There might be smaller lenses that go with that one. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's like way off topic. But we were like really in the moment, and I just kind of stopped vlogging. So anyway, but I'm gonna get ready to go shopping because I'm here at the store. So, and that's it for this vlog. I don't know what this vlog even entails. It's probably, the last couple of vlogs are probably gonna be horrible. Just because there's nothing going on. Like, it's just district trainings, and those are not that exciting, and I can't take you guys with me. So they're not that exciting of stuff. So, but I'll talk to you guys later. So I hope you guys like what you saw. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on all of my social media listed down below. And until next time, please don't forget to always be you. Bye.